Hello and welcome to 18 WJTS-Inform. Big things always happening at the Tri-Couny Y. And joining us in the studio is the Executive Director, Mike Steffe. Mike, welcome to the show.
Great to be here, Bill. Thanks for having me.
Well, I know that you're in the middle of school going on, and you have your after-school programs and a lot of programs going on, but you've got three things that you'd like to talk about in particular for people to start signing up for.
That's right. It's time to start thinking about fall, and with that comes some of the fall programs that we do at the Tri-Couny YMCA. So yeah, I'd love to talk about them.
Okay, now, I guess to me, volleyball is a fall sport, and that'd be the first thing.
Volleyball is the first thing. We have an adult co-ed volleyball. That starts on October 4th. It's on Tuesday nights. We have 2 courts that we can set up there at the Y, and it requires a minimum of 2 female players per team, up to 8 people on a team. It's $175 per team, and pre-registration is required by the end of September 30th, and then we will schedule that out. We'll end the year with a nice tourney. Each team will receive a shirt with the color of their choosing. For them to wear during the league play, and it's always a good fun time. We've had companies put teams together. We've had, the Y has had a team before. We've had just people get together, and if you have 3 or 4 friends who are interested in playing, let us know, and we'll see if we can match you up with 3 or 4 other people and form your own team. So it's a lot of fun, Tuesday evenings, and look forward to seeing you there.
How many weeks will it go?
It'll go 6 weeks, and then we'll have a tourney. So.
Okay. So it's not a long commitment.
No, it's not long. It runs till about Thanksgiving. Depending upon the number of teams we have, there may be some nights where you play 2 games in one night, but you'll definitely be playing a game per night, and it's a lot of fun. It's good competition, good exercise, and a good camaraderie to get out with your friends or coworkers.
And of course, it's all indoors and on a beautiful court. So
it's all indoors, so we don't have to worry about is it going to rain, is it not going to rain. We'll be ready to go.
And is this regular volleyball? I know it seems like volleyball now. There's a special guy or girl that has to run and can only touch the ball a certain way or something.
Yeah,
that's not like that, right?
No liberos. Everybody kind of plays. That's what it's called.
All right.
I'm not too technical on the volleyball terms, but if you watch a lot of the Olympic volleyball and the beach volleyball and different things, there's some pretty phenomenal athletes who play the sport. We're not so much.
Okay. We have more like a family picnic.
We have some very good players. It's good competition, but it's also for the beginners, and the teams will call their own violations. So it's usually not too super strict on the rules, but it is a step above, kind of playing out in the barnyard. So.
Okay. And September 30th is the sign-up
sign-up date. Yep.
But it'll start on Tuesday, October 4th.
That's correct.
Okay. Now the next thing to talk about is Kinder Kickers.
Kinder Kickers is a soccer program that we do for our kids who are in preschool or up to kindergarten. So the age range is kind of 3 through 6. They will have a practice day on Thursday nights where we'll have very structured practice stations for the kids to do, and game days will be on Saturday mornings. It's $30 if you're a member of the Y, $50 if you're not a member of the Y. Again, the kids will all receive a shirt. Christine does a phenomenal job with our preschool sports. Extremely organized, as you would think it would have to be when you have up to 50 3- and 4-year-olds trying to play soccer. So, not only are we teaching them the beginning soccer skills, but we're teaching them life skills in terms of how to share with others, interact with others, maybe, kind of get out of their comfort zone a little bit and meet and play with some kids that they're not used to being around. So registration is up now. You can print a registration form off at www.tricounyymca.org and mail it in. You can stop by the Y, or you can call in and we can get you signed up then.
Okay. And how long will this go?
Again, this is a 6-week program. It will run, it will end prior to Thanksgiving this year. Let me check the dates here real quick. It starts on October 13th and it ends November 12th.
And when's the deadline for sign up there?
The parent meeting is Thursday, September 29th. I know there's several registered ahead of time. Our capacity is around 80 or so kids, so I would definitely invite you to get your registration in sooner rather than later, but that parent meeting on the 29th will kind of be the final deadline.
I would imagine that's a lot like herding cats. 3 to 6 year olds playing soccer. How do you get them to do anything?
You would be surprised. We try to keep the number of kids on a team pretty small. Each team will have at least one, if not two coaches, kind of as many parents as want to help out. And Christine does a good job of laying things out. They'll start very simple. They'll kick the ball back and forth from maybe 5 feet apart, and then maybe they'll work on kicking the ball in the goal or stopping the ball. You would definitely be surprised at how much the kids improve from week to week, and just kind of giving them very simple, direct instructions, I think goes a long way to keeping things running relatively smoothly.
It's funny how kids may not give their parents the patience that they need, but they certainly will when there's other people, and so they do learn from
Yes, absolutely. And we'll have kids who the first week they won't be so sure about participating. They'll kind of maybe stand on mom's hip for a little while, but usually those kids will kind of come out of their shell a little bit, and once they kind of head off on their own, they're on their own and ready to go. So it's the preschool sports programs, which we do basketball, t-ball, and soccer, are always a lot of fun, and those kids bring a ton of energy, and it's great to have them around the facility.
Are these games inside?
These games are inside at the Y. We'll play them all in our gym. Set up a nice court. It's about 50 feet long, so the kids aren't running a full soccer field or even half a soccer field. It's definitely a good way to keep things kind of controlled, and we're not chasing the ball down a hill every time somebody kicks it out of bounds. So it's a good setup for that age children.
Okay, now the next thing you have going on is the Monster Dash.
The Monster Dash, our annual 5K, will be October the 29th. It's a Saturday morning. Okay. The race time, race will start at 9 a.m. Pre-registration, you can register the day of, starting at 7:45. You can register now. Registration is online at raceit.com. So you can go to our website, and then there'll be a link to take you there. Big shout out to Springs Valley Bank and Trust, who's our main sponsor on the Monster Dash again this year. It's a lot of fun. We'll have kids activities and child watch available for those who want to bring their kids and go out and take on the course. We encourage people to come in costume, but it's not required. It is also an officially timed 5K. So we'll have all the timing mechanisms in place to get you a very accurate time. We have very nice prizes for the winners. We also have prizes for those who come in costume. So it's a fun day. Right before Halloween, everybody should be have their costume already picked out and ready to go. So just love to see everybody come out, whether you're in costume, not in costume. Bring your kids, your families. We have people who run the course very fast. We have people who walk the course with their kids in strollers, and it's kind of a good race for everyone to come out. And kind of toward the end of the 5K season, a lot of the local picnics and events and festivals and everything, you usually have a 5K associated with it, and the Monster Dash is kind of one of those later ones in the year as we turn into winter.
It'll be a good weather, a nice crisp run.
We've kind of had the whole spectrum of weather for our Monster Dash. We've had from sleeting snow to very hot days. So, you never know what you're going to get in October, but usually we've been blessed and been able to make it through it. So, we're looking forward to another Monster Dash.
I'm assuming that the start and end is at the Tri-Couny Y. What's the route?
The start is at the Tri-Couny YMCA. You'll actually go up around Forest Park High School, take a little lap around the Sisters of St. Benedict campus, down Vienna Drive, through one of the neighborhoods, and the finish line is in the parking lot of the Ferdinand Community Center, okay. Which is about 100 yards from the Y, connected by the trail. So you'll start and then you'll end, and then it'll be a short walk up to the Y. We'll have our awards ceremony after that, and it's usually, by noon on Sunday, we'll have everything completely wrapped up and give you your rest of your day to go do what you need to do.
Okay, and for all three of these things, there's information on your website.
Absolutely, yep. www.tricounyymca.org. Our Facebook page, look us up, Tri-Couny YMCA. Or better yet, stop in and see us, and we'll be happy to give you more detail.
All right, Mike, thank you very much for coming in.
Bill, thanks for having me. It's great to be here, and I look forward to you in your costume at the Monster Dash this year.
I'll dress up like a runner.
There you go.
Because I don't run, so that'd be a real costume for me.
That would be
I could walk it maybe. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. The Tri-County Y, 3 great events going on, or 3 great programs going on. One of which is an event. That's co-ed volleyball. There is Kinder Kickers, which is soccer for little kids, and the Monster Dash coming up at the end of the month of October. Mike, thank you very much. Our guest has been Mike Steffe. He's the Executive Director for the Tri-County Y. We thank you for watching WJTS. We're local people watching local people.